Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Fiona and I'm a full-time artist. And on this channel, I like to take you with me on my artistic journey, whether that means working on projects here in my studio, going out to see art exhibits, buying art supplies and sharing my haul with you, doing public art projects from start to finish, basically any art related content. So if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe. It helps me out so much and I would really appreciate it. So I am filming this video in tandem with a public art project that is currently going on. I'm doing a large scale mural to finish off the year, and that's going to be in a separate video. But for this one, I am also working on a commission, which is meant to be for a Christmas gift. So those two things are kind of happening at the same time. So as you can see, it's dark outside, so I go work on the mural during the day, and then when I come back, I get to work on this commission. And then depending on like the weather situation, like if it's a rain out, I'll be in the studio here working on the commission. But anyway, this is from an existing collector of mine. They got in contact and said that they really love a painting that they have in their home, and they would like me to riff off of that for their in-laws, essentially. So here is the piece. So I had worked on that, I think last year into early this year. It took quite some time to create that painting, and this one I'll probably need to finish in the next 2 weeks. But since I have the existing art essentially to riff off of, it should be fine. I'm also doing it on a smaller scale, so it's going to be a 24 by 24. I'm going to frame it and deliver it, and yeah, I'm just gonna take you on that journey of working on a commission. So first things, the canvas has arrived and some paint supplies, so let's unbox those. So it was Cyber Monday the other day, so I picked up the supplies for this. So I'm thinking this is the background color, something in that world. I know I was out of this gold-ish. It's actually yellow oxide. It looks kind of gold though when you put it on the green. My favorite, unbleached titanium. That's gonna be a part of it. Oh, they sent me their holiday catalog just to tempt me to get more stuff. This is rosy beige, supposedly. This is actually not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was getting like a light pink, so, well, either way, we can use it. It's actually kind of, it's like a yellower version of the unbleached titanium. But that's that. And then this is the canvas itself. So square, 24 by 24. The one I'm riffing off of was 36 by 36, so quite a bit bigger, but yeah. Obviously I don't want to do a replica. It's kind of just kind of doing a similar motif and colorways. So, you know, not a twin, a cousin. I've already ordered the frame as well. It's going to be like a dark brown frame, which I think will look good with this particular colorway. I'm pretty sure I used a dark brown on the other one. Can always double check. So here it is. It's a Blick Premier 24 by 24 inch canvas. All looks good with it. Yeah. It's funny, I actually thought that I had one in stock here, but I don't. I have the larger. So I like the gallery profile. It's like 1.5 inches. I think it just looks nice and smart. Ta-da! Fresh canvas. Here we go. Unboxed. And I also brought some paint supplies from Princeton. So let's take those colors out and look at them. Here we go. So I already have the smaller, the phthalo green, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. We got some red, purple. this one, because I think the background's gonna be like this combined with probably this. Maybe a bit of a lighter green in there. Here's what's left of my unbleached titanium, which is not very much. And blues. I love this blue, by the way. The cerulean blue hue. I mean, this would suffice for that other color that I was like, oh, I wanted a rosy beige, but I preferred the Liquitex one actually, but they didn't have it in stock. This color could work as well. Like I said, a cousin, not a twin. Here we go. I brought some Posca markers in here. I might have to get more, depending. Purple, which I actually am not sure I had purple in the original one. And then I brought this so that when the frame does come in, I can put the hanging system on. And then I just have like a bag full of brushes. There we go. So this is pretty much my palette. The first step is going to be putting a composition on here, which will be interesting because like I said, it needs to riff off of the other one, but I don't want to copy the other one. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get that composition in, because then I can put in the background tonight, and then when it dries, I can work on the other layers tomorrow. Okay, so this background is in. It is very, very wet, very glossy. So I'm gonna leave that to dry overnight and I'll reapproach it in the morning. I do think there was like a bit more of a blue in the other background, but we're gonna go with this for now and we'll see how it goes. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Hi friends, it is the next day. So we're gonna take a look at how this dried in. So it's looking okay. There's a few spots I'll probably go in and add a bit more. Ooh, we're actually still wet. Wow, okay, well, there we go. So it is quite cold in the studio, so that's probably why. Let me see what else. We're okay on this side. I was surprised by that. So, I do want to go get the bluish green that I used in the piece I'm riffing off of, because I thought it could be interesting to make maybe this bloom that color so it references back to it. And then I'm debating whether to make that white and that gold or red and flip it, just so it's like the same colors but not the exact same thing. But I'm gonna head over to Blick and pick that up, and I might pick up some more canvases because I thought that I had these in stock and I don't have that. I have these that are obviously unfinished ones that I've started, these 3, and then this one, and that's it. I do have a bunch of like tinier canvases and stuff. I think back here, like I have a ton of tiny ones, but I seem to be working sort of in this 24 by 24, 36 by 36, or 36 by 48 size. So I'll see if they have any deals on canvases for the holidays and pick those up. So let's head over to Blick. Okay, back in the studio. I got myself a new set of flat and round brushes because they were on sale. Everything's on sale right now, y'all. And then I just got a handful of paints. Good, I did not have this green here. This was the pink I was looking for. See this pink? This is what I was looking for, and this is what they gave me. So, pick that up. And then I got a blue and sort of like a crimson color. And then I got these 2 grays because I realized I was out of this gray, but then I saw this gray and it's green gray. You can see how this one's cooler, but look at the green gray. Isn't that kind of pretty? Okay, anyway, time to lay in some more colors. Looks like that background's still a bit wet. Let's do this. These were like $12. And you know I destroy brushes. Okay, this layer is going to have to dry. I'm not 100% convinced that this is the palette. Not 100%, but a lot of the colors do change once I start going in with the other layers. So I'm going to continue to give it a shot and see where it leads me. But for now, I'm going to let this dry and time to go to the mural. So see you guys another time. Good morning. All right, friends, it is a very rainy Sunday here, and we're gonna take advantage of that and get into the commission. It's been a long 2-3 days that I've been at the mural, so I'm ready to have a relaxing studio day here. Let me show you the painting. So this is my first layers. I think I got scared with the color changes a little bit when I was looking at it again, because there was like a prominent red in the last one. I kind of used an orange this time, and I used a different background green. But I'm gonna trust my instinct on it, because when I shared it online, the overwhelming response is people really love this green background. So fingers crossed the client also likes it. This is that thing with being an artist where you have to sometimes follow that instinct, and the worst thing that'll happen is he will say, no, I want color to color a replica, and in which case MURAL has a backup canvas. So anywho, yeah, so I have another layer of green needs to go on here, and blue. So a few of them need to be punched up with another layer, so I'll probably do that first, and then I'm gonna get into the details. Let's do it. Hi, so I did some more layers and I was going to do details, but my wrist is in a lot of pain. So I'm icing it and I'm just gonna have to work on the commission another time. It's too painful. We'll see. Maybe if I ice it for a bit, I'll be able to do something. But for now, I'm gonna work on some emails and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi friends. I don't know exactly what's going on with my camera. It looks like something's up with the ISO. I usually have it set to auto, but I don't know if this clip will work. If it does, good morning. Just got up. Although it would be a nice day, sunny wise, to go outside. It is at like just about freezing temps, like 33 degrees. So that means that there's probably not much chance of any paint binding today. So I'm gonna work on the commission. Let's do it. I am back for another day because it is pouring outside. Yeah, I feel I'm very indecisive today, which is not good for painting. I keep putting colors down and then changing my mind, and then I try to wipe it away as quickly as possible. Like that. Which isn't great. You can still see the ghost underneath there, but I can go over that with a different color a lot easier than if I had to paint it and wait for it to dry. But yeah, so what I just did here, I did over there 3 times. So it's just one of those days where I feel indecisive, and I think what doesn't help is I realized all the markers I brought are all this thickness, which is this size, but I want some that are that size for contrast, like this size. And I'm very limited in what I have. Maybe that's green that goes there. Like, I'm trying to do that triangle thing, but I'm not being very successful. It's like, or at least having stuff in two places. So like this kind of purpley brown, and I have brown up there. And then, you know, I have like a light blue and I have a light color here. And I have green there and green there. And then I had yellow, well, gold, gold, and then blue, blue. Like, that's generally how I work, but I don't know. I'm just very indecisive today. And I think it's because literally I need to fill in these two, figure out what I'm doing in the middle of that. And then it's like my background layers, and I kind of know that I'm going to choose the same from the one I'm riffing off of. But yeah, it's like I don't want to introduce anything new, but I'm also like limited by what I have. Sometimes it be like that though, just one of those days. So I'm gonna keep working. Good morning, friends. It's the next day, and I did finally get to a point where I managed to get everything filled in. And now I need to do the layer where I do some line work. So I'm like trying to figure that out right now. I'm like probably like here or like here. And then maybe here. Anyway, I'm gonna play around with it a bit and we'll see what happens. All right, I quickly put in some lines, happy with that one. Then I did that one and that one. Then I preferred this one. So I'm going to get rid of that one and then move it here. And then I think it'll be more balanced. I don't know why. Like, I normally follow my intuition and it's fine. But when I looked at it, I was like, that's like too, like it's on the same line, and I like to break up the composition. So anyway, it's just paint, can easily be covered up. But I think this is where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna solidify these lines and erase that effectively. Okay, so I think that's better. Obviously this is feeling a little empty now because I had to paint over this part and some of the background. I'm going to redraw those lines in. I probably need to do a little bit more paint to the background there. And then it's just kind of overall touching things up. There are some smaller dots I do need to add. But speaking of dots, looking at it now, I think having the mark making there, it was maybe throwing off that balance. So I think I'm going to do the dots there, and it gives it another bit of breathing room. I know that I like to have like mark making, but I think just having that same moment of breathing will be good for this. So I think that's how I'm going to resolve that. The other piece I'm struggling with is I shared it with Maria, and she thinks this orange is too strong, whereas the one I was referencing had like a deeper red, and she thinks I need to like push back that orange somehow. She also thinks the hot pink is missing, but I'm afraid to add the hot pink and then it's like too much, whereas like this speaks to this. And it's harder because this is the size I'm working with, but the one I'm replicating is literally this size. So it's like, you can't really get all the details and colors of something this size into this. So that's like a 36 by 36 versus a 24 by 24. But I'll see. I might send it to the client, and if he says, whoa, that orange is way too much, then I'll push it back with a red. But I'm gonna try and trust my instincts on this one, that is what's adding something special to this. You know, but that could be my artist ego versus my artist editor mind speaking. Anywho, I'm gonna let this dry for quite a while, and I'm gonna go check out the mural now that the sun is out and see how much water damage there is, if any. Wish me luck. Here it is in frame. Let me zoom out. There we go. Nice, just a brown frame here. I always love that it shows that little edge so you can see that I do around the borders. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's send this to the client. Good news, the client said beautiful. And yeah, I guess you could say approved the commission. That's good. Good news. Always happy when a client likes something. And just, yeah, that other reminder just to like follow your intuition and your gut on these things as artists. I know it can be hard, especially when you're like, oh, they have something that they already like from me, so I could just copy that, but you know, just a little push, you know, to make something brand new and unique, and makes me happy. Okay, let's frame this. I will say the thing I do not like about this particular frame is how hard it is. Hold on, to make sure it's all lined up. I feel like this whole thing just moved now. Oh, now I have to check. And only one screw is in. Sure. Oh. Okay. Maybe I can just sort of feel my way around here. Okay. Let's see how the spacing looks. Spacing okay? Let's see. It's not bad. There's a little bit more spacing on the top than the bottom, but it's like, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. All right, the hanging system is on, and I included my business card and something to hang it. All that's left to do is title and sign it. So I think what I'm going to title this one is A Riff That Unlocks My Memories, since it's a riff off of the other painting, and this series is about the memories I have of my happy place in Naoshima. So I'm playing to the fact that it references the whole body of work, but then also the idea of where this particular painting came from. So that's going to be the name. Let's sign it. Nice. All done. All done. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. The painting is all ready to be dropped off, so I'm going to take that into the city for the client. And yeah, I'm just really happy that they liked it. So I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay well and stay inspired, my friends. Bye.